Michael Call. I am aged 42. I am self-employed. Well, I suppose I'm at Focus Gym now coming up on 2 years, and I felt that the time was right for me to join up. I have been in and around gyms for the last 4 or 5 years, but I felt that I wasn't doing things correctly. I wasn't using the correct machines. I was very uneducated on exercises, and more importantly, I knew absolutely nothing about nutrition. So I wanted to learn about the whole nutrition aspect of it, and I felt that Focus Gym and with Connor being here, that it was most definitely the right gym for me. Well, firstly, I knew nothing about nutrition. I couldn't have told you what was the difference in the carb and protein. So I was starting from ground zero. But when Connor laid it out for me in terms of what to eat and what not to eat, what products to purchase and how to go about it, I quickly learned after a period of time as to how to do it on a day-to-day basis. So, you know, it was a process. You know, I could safe to say it took me about 2 to 3 months before I started to familiarise myself with products and knowing where to get it. We were doing the training for a 3-month period, and what I was being told at that time is that we were building muscle. So in between times, you know, I was adapting with the whole nutrition aspect of it, and you know, after a period of time, I was physically seeing changes in my body, which was an added incentive for me to press on with the nutrition. And you know, when I was in the midst of the middle of it, you know, I was pretty obsessed in getting everything correct, right down to grams. Like, I found myself at times actually taking 1 Cheerio off my breakfast bowl just to make sure I got those 200 grams. But you know, that only lasted for so long in terms of, you know, being really specific. But like, in terms of now, my day to day, you know, I've educated myself on the whole nutrition aspect of it, and it's just now become a part of life, whereby I don't eat the things that well, I wouldn't say not meant to eat, but I'm just accustomed to eating clean now all the time. But come the weekends, if I want to go out and have whatever I want, I do that. I tend to work on a 5 and 2, whereby 5 days in the week I train hard and I eat clean, and at the weekend I chill out with the training and kind of do what I want to a certain extent on the nutrition aspect of it. Anybody that's training and wanting to get the physical results has to be prepared to get on board from the nutrition aspect of things, because if they're training 2-3 times a week in the gym and they're doing soccer training or Gaelic training and they're not taking on board, you know, what's needed to be done from a nutritional aspect, well, they're not going to get the results. It's plain and simple. That was my approach to it, in terms of, you know, yeah, I took my training to a different level, but I quickly learned that I needed to buy into the whole nutritional aspect of it. So, you know, I accept it may appear to be daunting for people, you know, to understand how the nutritional aspect of it works, but I'm a perfect example. I knew nothing about nutrition, absolutely nothing. And you know, it does take time. It's like anything, everything takes time in life, and it's no different in that end. So it's very doable in terms of educating yourself on nutrition. What did I try before? Upon reflection, what I did try before was an absolute waste of time. You know, my whole training regime has changed. Before I started to buy into the whole strength and conditioning aspect, I probably would have ran on a running machine for 30-40 minutes and turned my nose down at the prospect of doing weights. I only now can sit back and look at whilst I was in the midst of my Gaelic career and playing at a relatively high level. I wish I would have done then what I'm doing now, because I'm pretty certain that I probably would have performed better, because I would have been stronger. Because to play Gaelic, for example, you need power, you need strength, and you know, as I say, I wish I would have done that back in the day.